Hello and welcome. Apologies. Apologies for the uh, technical difficulties, but welcome to this live commentary of this big Premier League fixture between Newcastle United and Leeds United. Newcastle and Steve Bruce. There's a bit more pressure coming into this game. Both teams haven't won a game. Conditions are 17 degrees. In this partly cloudy night. Let's have a look at the lineups as the teams are just approaching 5 minutes. Now, Newcastle's goalkeeper, been at the club since arriving from Forest in 2015, makes his first start of the season. Carl Darlow, that is, the 30-year-old goalkeeper with his 5 back line as usual. Javier Manquillo, Kieran Clark, Jamal Lascelles, and Matt Ritchie, that experienced back line. Newcastle just have a chance here. Cleared away by Phillips. Newcastle's midfield compiling with St. Maximin, who's on the ball now. He uses his left, crossed right through. Easily for Meslier. Sean Longstaff, Joseph Willock, and Miguel Almiron, who's been also impressive, and joins up with St. Maximin in that midfield, with Jolinton up front. Leeds United have Patrick Bamford up top. Daniel James, not his first start of the season, but it's his first for Leeds United, with Rodrigo Cleich Rafinha in the attacking four, part of the attacking four, and Calvin Phillips just behind. Firpo, William Cooper Ayling, and Stuart Dallas at the back, with Meslier in goal. He hasn't had a clean sheet yet. Leeds haven't had the best of starts. It seems like at the minute, Newcastle are just slightly dominating. Jack Harrison and Diego Llorente are both out this game, making way with illness and injury. But you've got Dan James ready to come in. But Leeds overall in 7 minutes have been not doing too badly, but Ritchie's gone into the book very early doors, right on the touchline, and Steve Bruce had a front row seat of that. Completely took out Rafinha. That's a clear yellow card. Putting his arm out. Rafinha just receiving some treatment. The play will continue. Calls for penalty there with Rodrigo dropping down in the box, but it wasn't too infectious. It was just a nudge. I mean, it could have been given, but would be too harsh. Leeds in possession, and that light sky blue kit that they will wear on away days. Leeds have a chance though. With the heavy cross from Firpo, that's not going to make much chance there. Goes out, in fact. Bielsa not too impressed by that. Both clubs with the 0 wins. Newcastle in a bit more pressure though, with them being in the relegation zone in these opening 4 games. Newcastle. And here's Rafinha for Leeds. We're just now past 10 minutes. Here's Luke Ayling. Slotting into that centre-back role this game, who's usually predominantly a right-back, but don't see him too often on that left side, playing probably more of a left centre-back, and Leeds have a chance, and it's just a half chance. Cross in, Rafinha gets a little slice of the ball. Good play though from Leeds, came from absolutely just a faint pass, or an improvised pass. Easy for Carl Darlow. Good play though from Leeds. Faint pass. Ayling. Here's Cooper. Nice pass through, but heavy touch. Off by Cleef. Firpo. Uses his teammate support. Now we're on the right side now with Rafinha with a cross in, and nice feint from I believe Rodrigo, and it's 1-0 for Leeds. Rafinha and Rodrigo teaming up with some special technique. Steve Bruce not happy, but all smiles for the men in the sky blue shirts. Leeds United done really well there. That's their third goal away from home, and what a way to score it. Firpo with a cross out of absolutely nowhere, and it's gone right through. Clever from the Spaniard Rodrigo as well. He didn't touch the ball, but that's definitely an assist. And he does a lot of assistance with that goal, and Leeds are just happy to be up. Clever from Leeds. And we're to now Newcastle. Steve Bruce wasn't too happy. He was having to watch him, his side concede many goals this season. And so Newcastle start again. Richie with the throw-in. So Newcastle start again. Richie with the throw-in. Newcastle. Long ball it's not going to quite work, but it got St. Maximin's pace, so it's causing a bit of problems. Phillips gets enough on the ball to clear it upfield. Leeds could create something out of this. Oh, that's good. But it's going to be Newcastle. Yep, free kick, I believe. It was Rafinha running, but there was a lot of shoulder on both sides. Rafinha continuing. Oh, yeah, and that's a clear shirt pull. Wins. Jolinton uses his strength to defeat Rafinha. But it's not in a very enticing area, just below halfway. So it's going to require a bit of possession here. The referee tonight, Mike Dean, experienced referee, officiating this. Leeds at the moment go to 12th position if they continue this. It's only for now. Ailing. Stuart Allen's wanted it, but it falls into Rodrigo. Rafinha. Patience with the ball. Cut back. He's Cleach. Matthijs Cleach, and in the hands of Carl Darlow. It's easy for Carl Darlow that, but good play from Leeds. They're definitely looking the better side. That's a poor ball from Newcastle. That shouldn't be happening. As the steward or the ball boy has to collect that. Steve Bruce really notifying that. Conveying his message at the moment. Nailing with a long ball over the top. Rafinha with a great touch on his chest and good defending from Matt Ritchie, the Scottish fullback. Gets himself onto the ball. Could be some calls for handball with Rafinha just slightly touching that. It's going to be corner for Leeds. Yeah, he's really furious, Matt Ritchie. Wants that to be handball. There seems to be something happening in the with the fans at the moment. Stewart's running all over the field, or outside the field. Very enticing corner that. But another effort on goal, cleared away. Another effort, perhaps for Leeds. Firpo, nice save. Oh, so it's Rafinha on the follow-up. Can't quite. Newcastle will have to get rid of this. It's still with Leeds. The clearance was not that good. Just above the halfway mark. Cleach. This is something. Yeah, Newcastle have possession back. They're not gonna have to clear it. They're gonna do something with it. Jolinton, St. Maximin. This could be a nice bit of counter-attack football here. But there are some Leeds players back. It's more of a half counter-attack, but they go left. Ritchie, good effort, the cross, and just wide by Miguel Almiron. It was a chance, really, just out of nothing, and they've done well there, Newcastle. Almiron gets enough power, just the placement there, just too wide. But it's inside 20 minutes. Getting some chances there, Newcastle. Steve Bruce is calling Ritchie for some comments. Plays continuing. It was Carl Dowler that needed treatment. Newcastle playing the ball out nicely. Ritchie on the left. St. Maximin. Nice pass through the middle. Good defending by Leeds. It could have been a real big chance. Rafinha. Or it's Cleach, who might use Rafinha. No, he doesn't. Goes to Rodrigo on the left. Dan James. And that's a good piece of defending. Newcastle could counter them. Nice bit of pace from St. Maximin. Cut back! And it's a bit dodgy! But they've unleashed the shot at Darlow with a fantastic... Melier, the Leeds United goalkeeper, not the Newcastle goalie, makes an incredible stop to deny Newcastle from equalising it. Good stuff from Leeds, and good stuff from Melier, who's wants that clean sheet, his first of the season, obviously. The French goalkeeper pulling out a real world class save with his legs, really. But the play from Newcastle, that's encouraging. Another bit where Newcastle don't quite fully... I mean, it was Almiron's dodgy pass that sort of worked things out, really, at the end. So it doesn't have to be perfect for Newcastle. It just has to do enough to get a chance out of anything, really. So this game is really open. Good football. Good game of football to watch, especially. Surprising though, Newcastle have decided to drop or bench Jacob Murphy. He's on the bench, he's got a goal and assist. And the shot from Rodrigo was not spectacular. I think that was from before. But here's another Leeds chance. Bamford to Dan James, and the shot from Rodrigo just goes wide. So, 25 minutes gone. Leeds 1-0 up. Newcastle came close. Cleef. With a bit of 1-2. Bamford on left. Gets cut out by Newcastle, and Javier Manquillo dropped to the floor, and he looks in some pain. Mike Dean will put things to a halt. He wants Manquillo to be checked, the referee, but Dan James doesn't really use force on Manquillo that much, so it could just be trying to fall, and he hurts himself a bit too much than he would have hoped. Newcastle coming into this game, only 4 goals at home this season. They were close to getting a 5th. A goal source from with Callum Wilson out. He was a huge factor in scoring goals for Newcastle. He's out with a thigh injury, so they're going to turn to St. Maximin, Jolinton and Almiron. All look likely to score from this game and last game against Manchester United, which they've suffered a heavy defeat, 4-1. Newcastle looking to get a chance here. Long ball from Dallas didn't quite work out. Goes straight to Carl Darlow. 30 years of age, Carl Darlow. Gets his first start of a new season. He hasn't played in a while. Newcastle Leeds. In possession in the box. Rodrigo, cut back to Phillips! Oh, it's just wide of the right post. Newcastle lost the ball, and I was trying to say that. But then Leeds were just very quick and created a chance real quick, but it could have been offside there. Rodrigo maybe just a little off, but play continued. The ref does well to keep things going. Phillips! Almost! With the second goal of the game. That's good from Leeds. They're creating very good chances. They shouldn't be waiting too long for their first win of the season, if it's this game or in the future, because they aren't playing too badly. If this is their standard. Newcastle get a throw in. It's just in line with the 12-yard box on the left side. St. Maximin will receive it. He chests it down. Ayling holding him up. St. Maximin doesn't care and he goes on for goal, but it's really just a chipped effort into the hands of Meslier, who has done very well so far. We're approaching half an hour. Phillips has a bit of space. Clear. Phillips. Cooper. Just on the halfway mark. Goes forward now. Bamford holds up well. Wants it back. Patrick Bamford does a nice little 1-2. It's getting closer into the box, and Newcastle, with their very harsh defence, it's cuts out the ball. Counter attack here. St. Maximin into the box, in Newcastle's box. This is, and Phillips gets a heavy touch. He wanted to clear it, but was too slow, and it's a shot by Newcastle's Joseph Willock. Off target though. He hasn't scored yet this season for Newcastle, arriving from Arsenal. 22 years of age, Joseph Willock. Was very impressive last season. That's his arrival. Leeds dominating this game. 66% in possession. 22 years of age. Leeds almost with a chance. Newcastle it's gone overturned, and now another overturned play. This looks a bit more encouraging. Newcastle looking further forward. Maximin. Poor pass, really. Ayling was able to read that. Newcastle do well to win it back. It only got to the halfway mark. Ayling puts in a sliding challenge. Newcastle retain possession. Longstaff to St. Maximin, who tries a bit of trickery. Falls down, and Newcastle get the free kick. Alan St. Maximin, a very helpful source for Newcastle, providing 2 assists this season and a goal, the Frenchman. But sometimes you might pull out the trickery bag a bit more than required. Offers something completely different, doesn't he? St. Maximin. Creative source for Newcastle United, but Leeds have won. Rafinha. Bamford in doing his defensive duties in the box, and he playing his part again. Ailing now clearing the ball upfield. That's a good touch from Dan James. Long ball over the top. Patrick Bamford there, but Rafinha as well on the right side. Bit of space and cut back! And the effort from Clich. Just in the hands of Darlow. But it was very good. It was similar to that chance from Phillips that he had. But this time it was more of a counter-attacking play. Ball over the top. It was a brilliant ball. Rafinha does well to check back of the run of Polish Clich. He was ever so close to getting on the act. Coming back into the side. St. Maximin though for Newcastle. Step over 1, 2. Bit more. Bit of assistance please. He does. And the shot from distance! Hits the post! Oh! Newcastle just can't quite score. In fact, it was Matt Ritchie getting a bit frustrated there. Pulls out almost Waldy. Matt Ritchie with 1 assist this season. Scottish fullback, 32 years of age. He's going to take this corner. He's done well this game. Corner. Headed. Continuing for Newcastle into the hands of Meslier in the end. Rafinha. Nice distribution from Meslier. Rodrigo could be a chance. He needs to cut back a bit. Runs out of real estate and he falls over the advertisement board, but he's fine. But that was some great quick transition. Rafinha. Only Rafinha's heavy touch was not made. It would have been perfectly fine with a quick chance. That's some classic Bielsa movement there. His instructions are being identified on the field. Leeds with a corner. Newcastle do well. Goes into the halfway mark. Back to the goalkeeper, Meslier. You've got Almiron chasing. Lascelles heads it to Maximin, who puts in a long ball, long stuff. Only as far as the goalkeeper for Leeds. Newcastle's St. James's Park doesn't look like a very happy one, but there's still a time for Newcastle United to get in on the act, get on the score sheet. Oh, brilliant from Dallas. Cross wasn't so brilliant though. But somehow, Leeds have managed to keep things alive, and it's a corner for Leeds. Newcastle fans are furious with that. Poor defending from the back five, and Lascelles with a very heavy touch. No one wanted it, and Leeds says, yeah, well, we can continue. Rafinha with a heavy corner. It was a very quick one as well. Ball speed is very important in those corners. Almiron, oh, brilliant fancy feet, but he gets a play was continuing. He's was clipped over the head, and Leeds will benefit from this for sure. Across, delicate just too much on that. Mike Deans will stop play. Almiron's going back up. It looked very harsh in real time, but it wasn't. Looking at the replay, it wasn't that much, and the foot didn't quite clamp on his head. Otherwise, that would have hurt big time. If the stance had just clipped over his head, but it just quite dodged it. Lascelles talking into the referee. Don't think he'll get a yellow, or he does in fact. Or it's Almiron who gets booked for simulation. Yeah, that's a big one. Leeds get a corner though. Wasn't expecting that. It's a decisive referee. I mean, wouldn't be surprised if Lascelles gone to the book for talking too much, but no, it's Almiron. Leeds get a chance. Dan James, difficult to control that with the ball bouncing. It's on the other side now. Rafinha puts in a nice ball in, headed away, headed back in, and Darlow will make a nice catch on that. Providing 2 assists this season and a goal. In terms of attempts, Leeds have certainly been the more favourable team to do so. Done twice the amount of attempts on goal than Newcastle. Oh, that's brilliant from Newcastle. But it wasn't long-lived, that attack. Steve Bruce really vocal now in the 40th minute mark. Ailing. Phillips. Poor from Stuart Dallas. Goal kick for Newcastle. Steve Bruce vocal again, but this time with his assistant, discussing things. Probably discussing their plans for the second half and then the half-time team talk. Newcastle fans already approaching the gate, probably for a half-time snack, but they won't be happy half-time departure. Leeds can afford to just hold on the ball. Ailing. Steve Cooper. Oh, sorry, Liam Cooper. Not Steve Cooper. That's the former Swansea manager. Where did I get that from? Liam Cooper. 30 years of age. 1 assist and a Scottish player. Rafinha. Another long ball into the box, headed away by Newcastle. Joseph Willock as well, through ball, and St. Maximin feints, falls, gets back up in quick concession, and that wasn't a chance of much doing there. But St. Maximin, the work rate was required. He pulled it out. Newcastle, good chance here, that could be made, and the shot was just a bit too weak there from Longstaff. Sean Longstaff, 23 years of age. Third book. Cooper. Phillips to Luke Ayling. Rafinha's pass was needing more movement from Ayling. Newcastle now in possession. Cutting inside. Goes left for Jolinton. Can he find a Newcastle shirt? Edge of the box. Maximin, this is encouraging. He goes, steps over two! And it was a vigorous chance. And St. Maximin scores his second goal of the season. And he goes and celebrates with the Newcastle fans, who were so passionate and are delighted that their side is finally getting in on the act this game. Great chance. Fantastic goal. Alan St. Maximin finally gets his reward he does deserve. You were to think that he took a bit too long to unleash a shot, but no, that was part of the magic. And his right foot slicing the ball past Melier. And we're just approaching the half-time break. Alan St. Maximin really happy with that goal. There was a slight VAR check, but yeah, that was only just precautionary. Rafinha, though, already for Leeds, creating a chance out of the kickoff. In terms of additional time available, it's 3 minutes. That's reasonable. Cooper, just above halfway. Ferber goes back, just around the semicircle, goes upfield. Into the box now. It goes. Rafinha. Can he get a slight hand? Or foot in, rather. It was Bamford there contributing. But now on the left side, Leeds creating another chance. Dallas, or Dan James, should think about a pass to Dan James. Oh, sorry, Stuart Dallas. Good cross! That was a very good cross from Stuart Dallas, who's slotting in at right back today. Familiar with making assists, got one already this season. The Northern Ireland player. Newcastle getting their 5th goal at home this season. You would think at home Newcastle could get their first win of the season. Mark Dean not happy with where Matt Ritchie wants to take the free kick, and he's asking for it to be for the ball to be placed further back. Matt Ritchie. Puts in a ball upfield on the right side. It's going to be a ding-dong battle here for sure. Ayling will head it away. Leeds can't quite clear, well they will with Phillips. Does well there. Newcastle have another opportunity. St. Maximin. Clever. Goes around. Cooper. Or Dallas, in fact. Leeds. Can counter-attack here. Firpo. He's got more space. He does well. The Spanish fullback. Rafinha. Surely it's 2-1 now. Another one. Good blocking. Newcastle come back in time. Bit more chance here. And Firpo. It's just over the bar for half time. And Leeds are thinking themselves that should be a goal. Really, that's a great chance. But Newcastle come back just in time and form really a nice wall there. And that's what you get from the Newcastle defence. And it's half time here at St James's Park. It's Newcastle 1, Leeds 1. Yes, hello, welcome back to the second half. No changes were made. Sorry, just... That is good now. So you should be able to see the stats on your screens as well as we kick off this second half. So Newcastle now are eager to push on and win this, but Leeds are quality side. Rafinha. Dallas with a ball at the top, and Dan James just swipes at the ball. And the fans are enjoying that one. Already almost up to the 50-minute mark. Welcome to all our viewers tuning in for the second half, wherever they may be. St. Maximin just takes a nudge on that. Tries to attempt to keep it. Throw in. St. Maximin keeps in possession. Oh, he might have taken too long there. Delicate ball at the top. And that's some defending there from Jamal Lascelles, who clears the ball upfield. Jamal Lascelles, a very key part in that Newcastle defence, 27 years of age. Nice from Leeds, but the flick just went outfield. But Rafinha's been good this game. It's Rafinha and St. Maximin who just have that X factor. They've got that in both sides, and they've shown it in this game that how good they are. That's the goals that they've scored. You have two bookings this game. They're both from Newcastle. Miguel Almiron and Matt Ritchie with the yellow ticket. And it could be a... oh, it's a foul. Free kick. And Jolinton is vocal about it. Might get himself on the book if he's not going to stop soon. And it's all the way back in defence for Newcastle, and they need to clear it. They got caught awkward there. Could be a chance here. Phillips. Verba. Nice ball in between the defence. Dan James. Cross in, and the header required a save and a punch, and Ritchie will clear it. And it could have been a very awkward own goal, couldn't it? Dan James tries to keep things alive. Good clearance. Luke Ayling chests it down, looks forward, sees the space of Rafinha. That's good defending from Newcastle. St. Maximin is alive now on the right hand side. He goes and cuts it side. St. Maximin does well. Jolinton! Wide there, right over the goal. Enjoying this coverage on Lake Sport. As we approach 55 minutes, Newcastle now with a chance. Jolinton, St. Maximin, and Mike Dean caught in the attack, and he gives it for the Leeds throw-in. And Mike Dean doesn't care. Steve Bruce with the look of discomfort there. Mike Dean getting it in the way. That should probably be a Newcastle favoured drop ball there. Mike Dean just says enough. Says you should know where I am, don't get in my way. Manquillo. Joseph Willock. Longstaff to Ritchie. Just good run inside. Good interception. Goes all the way to the hands of Steve Bruce. Throw in for Newcastle. Luke Ayling puts the ball upfield. It's only goes as far as Lascelles. Newcastle earned themselves a free kick. That one was dragged down by Rodrigo. And Rodrigo has got himself into the book here. Tracks Hayden down. So now Newcastle have a good chance here, if they can take it well. Richie to take. He's good on those set pieces. Over the top into the far side, and just will crawl out for a goal kick. Needed the flag's guidance for that. Dan James looking lively as well in his first start for his new club, Leeds United. The club he was so close to joining back 2 years ago, Newcastle. Might have a chance here. St. Maximin. Shot blocked, but continues, and oh, so close. Melier, delighted to have punched that out for a corner. But boy, St. Maximin. Nothing can go wrong for him at the moment. Corner, Matt Ritchie. And header from Lascelles into the hands of Melier. He's been good tonight. The young French keeper. Been at the back stick for Leeds for his second straight season now. Leeds and Newcastle both battling out after the hour mark. Both sides have had chances, and some good chances. Let's see what happens now. They've got subs on the bench, they haven't used any. Let's see what happens. This could go either way. Newcastle have come out in the second half a little bit better, but Leeds, you just never know, because Rafinha just has that bit of pace. Then James to come off as well. Leeds have a lot of young academy and young projects on the bench. Dan James not happy with his performance. But one who wants to have a good game is Tyler Roberts, number 11 man. Almiron will make way for Newcastle. How good's Almiron been so far this season? And Ryan Fraser. Play we haven't heard in a while. Ryan Fraser, of course, part of that Bournemouth side. Did so well for them. last played for Scotland against Denmark was when they lost 2-0. Playing now for Newcastle. Played in the FL Cup as well, he was quite good there. Tyler Roberts could get a half chance. Corner kick. Got some good players also on the bench for Newcastle. Jeff Hendrick, the likes of Jacob Murphy's popped up with a goal and assist so far this season. Dwight Gow, Fabian Schär, I think they do go up. They've got further reinforcement at the back. Leeds get a corner. And it's gone in for a dive for Leeds again. It's just cleared away. Just behind the edge of the box, Phillips. Tyler Roberts. Nice ball in the middle, just too much on that for Rafinha. But an interesting idea. It's a good one. Tyler Roberts, Walsh, came from Walsall, signed for Leeds back in 2018. Just a variety of appearances now for the club. Played his season at Walsall, but his parent club was West Brom. In the Championship, he's part of that Welsh national team. And a free kick. Play has stopped. Firpo, bit of discomfort. Surely Firpo, his third start this season. Former Barca boy is cementing his spot in the Premier League. Leeds could pop up with a chance here. On the right hand side, good defending from Newcastle. Can we see a counter? We've seen that on a few occasions in the first half. Brilliant. Manquillo on the right, St. Maximin. Don't close your eyes, you've got St. Maximin. The ball with Flores pass was not good, was it? Went out for a goal kick. But it just ran out of real estate there, the Newcastle boys. St. Maximin and Manquillo were to combine. The goal kick only went as far as a Newcastle player, and it's Longstaff just wide. Sean Longstaff, Newcastle prodigy. Leeds looking to bring on Somerville now. Chris Sensor Somerville from the bench, Dutch player. Only 19 years of age, he is just coming into the team. Came through at Feyenoord Academy, back in the Eredivisie. Has had a few games for the Dutch youth squads. Newcastle now. Leeds have punished Newcastle. They could counter themselves. But Newcastle and Lascelles does really well to clear that. Being a very confident centre-back. And the man to make way is Rafinha, which is surprising. Sense of Somerville to have to follow up with that performance. It's 20 minutes to show myself now. Haley. That's Haley. Nice ball. Roberts. On the edge of the box now. Tyler Roberts goes for goal. It could have been a cross, but I'm not sure. It's woeful. That's a nice little shimmy there. But really the end product is what really matters. Score was the result. As it is, Leeds would slot into 18th spot. Newcastle would still be in the relegation zone in 18th place. Point against a very good Leeds side. Could just be a good result, despite not getting a win, which they desperately need. But it's encouraging for Newcastle, especially if you've got St. Maximin. Possession. Ball over the top. Encouraging for Longstaff. And the volley is a bit too difficult to strike a target shot from there. But you know, when you have the opportunity with a bit of space and it's on the volley, players do tend to take it on. Why wouldn't you? Try and end tomorrow morning's newspaper. Newcastle on the left with a chance. Jolinton goes left, and could that be a penalty? No, says the ref. Angel Pierce. Leeds running into the middle. Rigo. Now to the right with Tyler Roberts. This pass was high quality. Goes to the hands of Carl Darling, but that penalty shot there, now he just kind of drags himself down. Jolinton. Joseph Willock. Looks long. Richie. To the goalkeeper. Carl Dahler. Lascelles. St. Maximin now with a good 1-2 with Joseph Willock, and he goes into the gap. Good defending from Leeds. Liam Cooper, Dallas. Rodrigo. Good pass to Bamford. That was a good chance indeed. Bamford hasn't had too much influence in this game, but he did have a very good chance there to score. Patrick Bamford predominantly on his left foot, goes with his right. It's been difficult to readjust there. He has had one goal this season, and the ref Mike Dean has an issue here. Anyone to test the ball? Was concerned over its quality. Leeds with a chance. Somerville trying to use his energy, but gets caught by the experienced Javier Manquillo. Javier Manquillo with a goal this season and an assist. And the long ball is encouraging for Patrick Bamford to swipe on that with the back of his heels and goes wide. Long stop. Fraser. Long stop. Manquillo. Fraser. Moving forward. On the right, Maximum. Always his energy. Joseph Willock. Keeps it in. Brilliant. Ryan Fraser. The shot was not good. But Saint Maximin there in the hands Melier. Ryan Fraser doesn't do well to unleash a shot, but St. Maximin receives it, takes a touch or two, swipes at it. Good effort on goal. Leads up at the other end. Dallas, his ball actually could work out with very heavy touch from Manquillo. Somerville. Roberts, he hasn't been good at all. With a terrible flick on Phillips. Leads to left possession. And they do get a free kick, just 30 yards out or so. Cleach gets fouled. Phillips to take it. Got distance on that. Somerville on the left. Electrifying. Verpo. Lascelles heads it away. Phillips. Nice cheeky ball in. And goes out for a goal kick. But Bamford not happy with treatment he's getting. Looked to be found in the box, but it was just him and Matt Ritchie trying to fight for the ball. Free kick for Leeds. High footing there from the Newcastle boy. Luke Allen unhappy with the ref's decision. It was Isaac Hayden who put in a large footing there. Too high for the ref's liking. Ailing on me. Long free kick. Phillips needs to battle it out with strength. Good. Long start wasn't happy with the ref's decision to keep play going. Rodrigo. There's a player on the player on the floor. He's quickly gone cut. But The chance from the Spaniard, Rodrigo, was weak. Possession stats, Leeds are dominating, 63% possession. Created better chances. Last time these two teams played. Oh, in fact, there's a Leeds chance here though. Cleef. Players are falling on the field. There's play from separate sides on the floor. Newcastle, good counter. And St. Maximin, ball over the top of the left. Good football from Newcastle. Touch from Jolinton. And the pass back was to a Leeds boy. Tyler Roberts will float it out. Patrick Bamford in a bit of discomfort. And Abe Manquillo, I believe. The last time these two sides met at the beginning of the year, Leeds won that 2-1 at St. James's Park. Rafinha got on the score sheet in around a similar time, but well, Almiron equalised with Jack Harrison, who was unavailable this game. Scored the second. But the past two games, Leeds have won both. Approaching the 80th minute mark, Newcastle 1, Leeds 1 here at St. George's Park. Sorry, St. James's Park, I should say. Around 50,000 have turned up for this fixture. Though both sides are winless, Newcastle haven't actually won yet in any competition. Leeds did win against Crewe Alexandra in the EFL Cup 3-0. Play is continuing. Third play. Free kick for Leeds. Is it Lascelles? I think he's gone in the book. In fact, it's Junior Ferber, and it's a Newcastle free kick. It was a very confusing situation there. Wasn't really anything too sinister about what happened before. Substitution for Newcastle. After that situation, Abe Manquillo has come off. And it's Emil Kraft who's coming on. Newcastle grab a chance here. Corner for Newcastle in the end. Well, Kraft's predominantly a right back, so we'll slot in there where Manquillo was. Swedish player, Newcastle with a free kick, sorry, corner I should say. St. Maximin on the left now. Matt Ritchie. Ball in. Jolinton! And he's... In fact, it was actually Lascelles, the centre back. Wide off the post. Firpo. More Leeds now. Cooper. Firpo. Roberts. Back to Firpo. Cuts inside now, looking further forward. Back to Roberts, this time as a long ball. Goes to Swain that. Nice step over to Roberts. Cleared away by Isaac Hayden. Newcastle clear. Wasn't really a big chance, but St. Maximin on the other end. Here's my time. Alan St. Maximin to win it for Newcastle. And it's in the hands of Melier, who needed to punch that and catch it on the follow-up. Good goalkeeping from the Leeds shot stopper. Done terrific this game. A lot of chances to stop. Junior Firpo. Phillips over the ball. On their top, I should say, and Rodrigo drops down. Mike Dean is happy to continue. He says just get up to this back net. It's getting really tight here. Maximin tries to nudge the ball, but it's taking too much of the player. But when you have Alan St. Maximin, he's got that, hasn't only just have that pace, he's got a bit of physicality as well. So he can really just sit as a lone striker sometimes, but then also cut inside from the wing. Sort of spread the Leeds defence. Luke Ayling at the minute is getting some treatment from the Leeds medical staff. (1-1) here at St James's Park. Performances by two starmen this game. For Leeds, Rafinha, Newcastle, St Maximin. They've been brilliant this game. If they can just keep them injury free, I mean, you've got a real star player in your squad. Surely won't be looking at relegation fights. Newcastle have shown that they can be a good side. Same with Leeds. It's really been a tight game. I would say a 1-1 draw would be such a bad result. Leeds away, coming away is difficult, especially at this venue. And Newcastle. Are playing against a very good Leeds side. Plays continuing. Firpo. In fact, sorry, it's Somerville back to Firpo. Phillips goes right to Damas. Roberts goes and uses this free space. got good pace, Tyler Roberts, but his end product hasn't been of a high standard, I would say. But you want your players on the bench to give you that energy. He's certainly done that. Leeds playing out from the back. Very calm Leeds at the minute. They've overturned possession. Newcastle could create something here. Jolland. It's got it in the corner. Newcastle fans applauding that one. Got that chance there, winning the ball back. Leeds' half. Haven't seen too much of Marco Bielsa on the touchline. Hasn't had any particular reaction. Matt Ritchie. Corner. And caught by Millier. Now as Firpo continues with the ball, it looks like Leeds are making a substitution with Jamie Shackleton to come on, the youngster. Leeds now. Cleef, Matthias Cleef from distance in the hands of Carl Darwin. But the Polish is frustrated with that. He's had a few chances this game as well, but he hasn't really looked to be threatening. He's clicked the Polish. Boy, 31 years of age, with 1 goal this season. Looks like Leeds is Luke Ayling. Ball made way for Shackleton. Ayling obviously is a very key first-team player, and you wouldn't think it's a concerning injury. Slotting in that central defensive role today. Of course, usually playing as a right back. Roberts on the right hand side for Leeds. Thank you. It's a really vigorous battle here. Newcastle in possession. Ryan Fraser. 19 to think about it. Gives it to Newcastle for a free kick. To play quick, but ref says to hold your horses. When, to be fair, it's the correct decision because both players were down. Darlington to come off for the man who has a goal this season, Jacob Murphy, and is eager to make an impact very quickly. 4 minutes. It's plenty of time for a goal. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem as Leeds are happy to just take a draw. They're very eager to get things started. Both sides could come away with the win if they wanted to do so. Gotta believe it's a pretty open game. I mean, throughout the game it's been fairly open and we've seen a lot of chances, but when you've got a Newcastle defence when they play come like a former war basically, when there is a real deadly chance for Leeds. You can be really difficult to punish them, and Leeds especially as well. They've got the pace to cause a lot of problems. Leeds in possession. 92 minutes. We've got 2 minutes of stoppage time still left to consume. Long ball. Clear. On the right hand side. Go back. Good decision, but the right back fails to contribute. Stewart. Dallas. Now for Leeds, chance on the right hand side. Tyler Roberts wasn't expected to find a touch with Newcastle's Matt Ritchie to create a heavy one, but it's now a likely chance for Newcastle with Jacob Murphy trying to cause problems. He wasn't really going to get right through the defence, with obviously easily readable of what he was trying to do. Rodrigo back to Clich. He's got a bit of time. They might want to just take their time for this last minute to try and just create a good last chance. But that was just awful from Tyler Roberts or Dallas. That long ball, yeah, it was Tyler Roberts who did that long ball, and that could just be it. Really, for this game, it's been a good game of football. Free kick for Leeds, and the Newcastle players are really frustrated because they feel as though they probably not had the decisions go for them tonight. Sometimes you have those games. Somerville at the mark of 94 minutes, so this is probably the last chance of the game, unless they take too long and Mark Dean just says we're done. Leeds now just above that halfway line. Newcastle are playing 11 at the pack pretty much. Somerville, Firpo, Somerville, Firpo again, Somerville again. Does someone want the ball? Firpo, Click. Is that onside? Firpo, is this a good chance? It's out off the line, and Somerville on the curl with the right foot, just this wide, and that should be it for this game. Steve Bruce might take this result, we'll see after the game, but he doesn't look too particularly happy on the touchline. I mean, it's only a draw. He would be celebrating a draw. And it's full time here. Newcastle and Leeds will take the point. Marco Bielsa did shake hands with a smile. Both key players have made significant contributions. Saint Maximin and Rafinha. Both players are disappointed. Obviously, when you're the magic man, you want to finish the game with the 3 points. But in the end, here in a nice night here in Newcastle, it's Newcastle United 1, Leeds United 1. Let's have a check of the top stats. 65% possession for Leeds United, so it's clear that Leeds have dominated, but in terms of the shots that's been made, it's been very heavy from both sides. A lot of shots being made and chances, but really hasn't really been a very clear-cut chance being made. It's both teams have done well defensively. It's been a good game of football. Let's have a look at the table now. Premier League has just started this week, so let's look at the table. They're the only sides that have started this game week, so they're only on 5 games compared to everyone on 4. Leeds United just above Arsenal in the 16th spot with their 3rd draw of the season. Fortunately, haven't found themselves their first win of the season, so they are still on 3 points. Newcastle, though, still have no wins as well, so they're in relegation still with 2 points. In terms of worst defence, they're both there with 2 of the worst defences in the league, surprisingly enough. Both defensively were very good today. That's encouraging. Both teams have failed to get their first wins of the season, but it's encouraging signs, especially with the confidence to build throughout the season in future. So, let's have a look at the fixtures this week in the Premier League. For today, Wolves to play Brentford at the Molyneux, Burnley play Arsenal, Liverpool and Crystal Palace, with Manchester City welcoming in Southampton, Norwich to play Watford. That should be an interesting game with the 2 promoted sides. Aston Villa play Everton, Brighton and Leicester with West Ham and United later. With Tottenham and Chelsea on the Monday. So that's it from Shah Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage and the live commentary. And from myself and the entire team, thank you and good night.